So on our scientific calculators, we have two buttons. We have an log button, which is a common log, and then we have an ln button, which is natural log. So we're okay if we have a common log base 10 or a natural log base e. Those we can look up on our calculator if we need an approximation. But we don't have any other bases. So you might say, well, what do I do if I want to know log base 2 of 7? Well, we have a property that allows us to change the base of a logarithm to any base we want. Okay? So right now, this is log base 2 of 7. We don't have a log base 2 button on our calculator. Now, some calculators do allow you to put the base in, but a lot of the scientific calculators don't allow you to do that. And even the graphing calculators, a lot of them don't have a button for you to put the base in. Okay, so what we use is the change of base property or the change of base formula. So it says, the formula says, for any logarithmic bases a, b, and m greater than 0, then log base a of m is equal to log base b of m over log base b of a. Now, what is b? B could be any base you want it to be, okay? So this says if you want to change the base, you don't want it to be base a, then you can change it, and this is how we do it. We take the argument, the logarithm of that, and then it's divided by the logarithm of the base. And then you put in whatever base you want. Okay, so b could be anything greater than 0. All right, now usually though, because a lot of times we want to get approximations on our calculators, we will pick either to do a common log, common log. So I would make this log m over log a and use the common logs. That I can put into my calculator, okay? Or you might want to use a natural log. So in that case, it would be ln of m over ln of a, okay? So those are different ways you can change the base of your logarithm. This first one, that can be any base you want. But a lot of times we either want to use a common log or a natural log. And it doesn't matter for the value which one you use. You could put them in both. So you could say, what is log 7 divided by log 2? And use common logs. Because we had that up above, we had log base 2 of 7. So that's how it would be equal. So it kind of like splits, like one goes to the numerator and one goes to the denominator. This I can put in my calculator, and I'm going to do that. You have to be a little careful sometimes when you're putting these in your calculator. So when I hit the log button, and this is a common log, so I put log, I hit that button, it automatically opens a parenthesis on my calculator. So I want to put 7, but what I have to remember is to close that parenthesis before I hit the division bar. So let me do that. 7, close the parenthesis, divide, and now I'm going to hit the log button again. Again, it's a common log. So log, it opens a parenthesis, so I'm going to put 2, and then I'm going to close the parenthesis. And then I hit enter. And I get, it's approximately 2.81, looks like. Okay, so if I go 2 decimal places. Now we can do the same thing for our log base 2 of 7. We could use natural log of 7 over natural log of 2. And that we can put in our calculator, and a very similar thing's going to happen, but I'm going to use the ln button. Again, it opens the parenthesis, so I put in the 7, I close the parenthesis, I hit divide, and then natural log 2, and I close that parenthesis, and I get the same value, about 2.81. Now you need to practice that on your calculator because a lot of times students make a mistake. They forget one of the parentheses and they're going to get a different answer. So practice along when we're doing these so you can see if you're getting them right. Okay, so example 10 says rounding to 3 decimal places, approximate log base 3 of 42. So they start us out with log, it's a base 3 of 42. So I'm going to change that. I'm going to use the change of base formula. A lot of times I just use common logs, but if you like using natural logs, that's fine. So it's going to be log 42. So you're going to take the top one and then divide by log 3. Okay, again, on my calculator, I'm going to hit the log button. It's going to automatically open a parenthesis. I'll put in 42. Then I have to remember to close that parenthesis. So you got to remember to hit that. Then the division bar, then the log button, and then it's going to open a parenthesis. I put in the 3, and then I close the parenthesis. So let's try that. And we're going to 3 decimal places. So log 42, close the parenthesis, divided by log 3. Close the parenthesis. And I get, it's approximately 3.402. And we're going to use straight rounding rules. It does not round up. Okay. So there we go.